Hello everybody and welcome to Casual Gamer Oz as we get ready to move into our final online race before we head back into our third season on career mode in F1 2017. I've found a race by the looks of things here, and I'm trying to get Mexico on board here for a race because I haven't done that online I don't think before. And after our last disastrous effort in terms of having all fucking assists off and all that kind of crap, we've found a different one here, and hopefully they will have assists and all that fun stuff off, because we are looking like we're in Mexico. No qualifying, modern cars, it's what we like to see. And it looks as though I've got a choice between Williams, Toro Rosso, Haas. Let's be Haas. I haven't been Haas yet, have we? So we're going to be Haas, and apparently we can't be. So we've got Sauber on my actual team. I'm going to be Sauber. I don't want to drive Toro Rosso. I'm sick of driving Toro Rosso at the moment, obviously, because that's what I'm driving in my career mode. We're going to have our final gander here on online until we get into our next mid-season break. And who have we got here in terms of people who are above us? Who's our number one? Who's our best driver here? Our Saudi friend in Genji 901. Alright, Genji 901. Let's see what you do. What's my average finish position? Dropped down to 4.57. It was at like 3 before. Which is a bit sad, isn't it? Alright. Here we go. Last time you'll get to join me in some online racing until we get in between our next season gap here in Mexico, a circuit that I like. So hopefully that can translate itself across into a good position, because really in this streak of 10 I haven't really had any good positions. I was on for that one with that R26 in Azerbaijan, but I fucked myself up in the pits, didn't I? So that's life, I guess. That's life. I'm going to start singing that song again. I don't actually know how it goes. Anyway, alright. Alright, come on to me, Mexico. Viva la Mexico. Viva la Mexico. Oh god, we're not allowed to say that, we know. We know the rules. We know the rules. Cool. I'm going to be on the outside. And I am... Oh, what is that Red Bull doing starting there? That was strange. Anyway, we're going to be starting second last. We've got an auto start rather than a manual. And we are ready to go. Genji's right in front of us too. Our number one. And we've got a good start here. Well, except for you, Mr. Racy Dickhead in the Haas. I'm probably going to get some karma going on here. What warning? Hey! Let's just back off and let these dickheads race, shall we? Now, I love how I'm getting a warning, and I didn't do anything there. And I just deliberately backed off to let everyone go, because he was driving into me. What an absolute cock. Such a hypocrite, aren't I? I know I'm a hypocrite after what I did in the last race. I can't defend myself anymore. But come on, in all fairness, you see why I did what I did in that last race. I do like to just have nice casual racing, clearly, as you can see here. I'm just going to be friendly and nice, and if someone is a dick to me, I'll be a dick to them. But in the meantime, I'm going to be nice. And that drive... Oh, come on! That is a penalty! That is definitely a penalty going to XZZ blah blah Reaper. That was cheating and a half. Cheating and a half show. Cheetah power. We've got more cars going off. The carnage in this one is all over the place. It's all a matter of trying to keep it on track. Now, how are cars going to be on this long straight? Toro Rosso there into the wall. There's cars in the pits. We found ourselves in 9th place, and I'm sure that there's going to be some mental drivers coming around here into the straight. So we're all very bunched up here. This little group ahead here, but we'll just maintain it for the moment. A nice run out of the corner there. And nice if they can take each other out a bit. Up here. Oh, yellow flag. Now I'm going to have to overtake that car, but no choice. I think that was one of the ghosted retired cars that kind of stick around there for a while, isn't it? Anyway, this Williams behind me is making progress, which is a little bit scary. So Once again, the cars ahead just like to cut that part of the circuit. Oh, holds on to that beautifully, if you don't mind me saying so. Yellow flags. Not sure what for. Well, we've got a Ferrari off there, so that's going to put us up into 8th place. Thank you. Oh, we've got a McLaren off. We've got a Haas off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Goodness, that McLaren just decided to be a real dick and take out the Haas. Whoa, and the Haas just... I don't know what the Haas did there. It just braked. Cars off everywhere. And we've found ourselves into 6th place. Again, it's just sometimes it's real dodgem cars. You've just got to brake and just hope for the best. An avoidance tactics there, and hope that when a car comes out on the circuit, he's not going to be a dick and think, oh, well, I'm out of this race, I might as well take someone out with me. Which, obviously, I know I sort of did in the last one, but shh, I won't tell anyone. Alright, so 6th place. We've got DRS available to us moving forward here, so I can gain on these cars ahead. Then who knows what can happen. Not if I get some curb there. I've got this Williams catching me. Actually, I think it's a Force India. It is... No, it's a Williams. So, somebody has front wing damage. I don't know if that was a car ahead of the car behind. I'm going to get a warning for exceeding track limits there. Getting a little bit ragged here in my defense of this Williams, which is a bit disastrous. I think this is the car in front has front wing damage, which means that they will struggle in the corners, of course. And they might even decide to pit, knowing that a bit of short-term pain for long-term gain in online mode is generally the way to go. Now, have they pitted? They have not. So we will maintain this. Now, this car behind me is going to get me here. I think they will thoroughly get me with some DRS. They look very bit jaggedy there, don't they? They're going to shove one up the inside of me here. I'm not going to close the door on them. I'm going to be nice. Whoa, and I get a big slide. Go through, friend. Come on, go through. You have to go through there. Oh, they've binned it too. Oh, typical. And if I've pushed them, they're out. If I pushed him off, I mean, I didn't feel any contact with the car. Maybe I kept my racing line. I don't feel I went off the line there to push him out of it. I mean, by all means, if you watch this, I think your name was like Vin de Cruz. Yeah, by all means, that was not deliberate. And if you feel I did that, then I apologize. Oh, there's a Mercedes off. Oh no, that's no, it is. I was about to say I thought that was somebody that was lapping, but no, I've moved up into 5th place here. It's a race of attrition at the moment. A real heavy race of attrition currently here in Mexico. And right now, we can just find ourselves taking this all the way to the end, barring any misfortunes from myself. 5th is ours. And we're going to see... We got our last lap. 4 cars ahead are all very much spread out. We're not going to catch them. How's our fuel mix going? No, I won't risk that. All very much spread out. And that also means they probably won't be racing each other, so there should be no incidents with them. You know, maybe one of them had enriched mode and they're going to run out of fuel. Who knows? I mean, they're a long way ahead. We've got a long gap between ourselves and the car behind as well. So it's all about just being in this purgatory zone at the moment and keeping ourselves here in 5th place, which we will happily accept. I think it'll be our highest finish in this streak of 10 races here online. Started off on a very hot streak, didn't we? We were getting podiums in every Grand Prix, but anyway, we will gladly take this position if you don't mind. The time penalty for a car behind. 6.9 seconds of the car ahead. Corner cutting. Fuck you. I barely cut the corner. So we go here into the stadium section with all the streamers. Looking amazing, of course. And we will come across the line to finish our Grand Prix in 5th out of only 10 finishes. Thank you, Jeffrey. He's not going to speak to me. Alright. That's our online mode for the moment, folks. We'll have some more of these in between Season 3 and Season 4. here on Casual Gamer Oz and F1 2017. We hope you've enjoyed watching it. You can add me, MIC55 David, for a very easy victory down the line, but in the meantime, we appreciate your company. Thank you for watching Casual Gamer Oz, and we'll speak to you very, very soon. Good night.